If you're thinking about moving to Hawaii, whether for work, family, or a lifestyle exchange, there's things that you don't find in a brochure or travel videos. Real life Hawaii is beautiful, and it is also unique, different, and full of small surprises that only become clear once you're actually living here. Today, I want to share the things that I wish I knew before relocating and the insight that my long-term stay guests often tell me they learned the hard way. These are the tips that will help you arrive prepared, adjusted, faster, and feel at home sooner. One of the first things I wish I knew is how big of a difference micro communities make. Hawaii isn't just one island with one lifestyle. It's hundreds of small neighborhoods, each of its own rhythm. Ever Beach feels peaceful and family-focused. Kapolei feels modern and convenient. Kailua is breezy and beachy. Honolulu is fast-paced and energetic. Mililani is cool and more suburban. So tip number one is to choose your neighborhood intentionally. Don't pick a long-term home based only on picture. Spend time in the area at different times of day and see if the energy matches where you want to live. Tip number two, things take time here. Errands, paperwork, appointment, they all move slower than you might expect. But it's not inefficiency. It's cultural. Hawaii value present and convenient. Clutch talk story with customers, neighbor greet each other at length, and no one rushes through interactions. Once you accept that slower pace, everything else becomes easier. Another thing I wish I knew earlier is how important community is. Hawaii isn't a place where you hide behind closed doors. So tip number three, be friendly, greet people, and show respect. A simple good morning or aloha goes a long way. Getting to know your neighbors matter here more than it does in most mainland cities. People look out for each other, and when they show kindness, the island responds. Tip number four, prepare for the cost of living, but don't be scared of it. Yet, grocery utility costs more, but life here is natural, becomes simpler. You spend less on clothing, less on entertainment, less on unnecessary purchases, and more on experiences that cost nothing, like the beach, sunset, daily walk. Once you settle in, the island teaches you to live with less and appreciate more. One thing that surprised many newcomers is the climate. It's warm today, it's 82 outside, it is November, humid and a bit sticky, and you're not used to it. So tip number five, invest in breathable clothing and light fabric. You won't need jackets or boots. Quick dry towels and moisture wicking material will become your best friends. And you will probably do laundry more often because of the weather, so it's always worth choosing a rental with washer and dryer, which we have here in Ever Beach. Tip number six is something people rarely talk about, the emotional adjustment. Moving to an island means leaving behind some conveniences. You can't drive to another state. You drive through the ocean. Not every store has what you want in stock. And Sundays, though no alcohol day after sun-time, plan for that. Leaving family or a friend might hit you unexpectedly, especially on the quiet evening. But these feelings are sharpened as you build new routines and make new connections here. Tip number seven, be mindful of nature. Hawaii is paradise, but it's also an island ecosystem. Humidity can affect your belongings and showed up if you leave food out. Shoes get sandy, doors swell slightly during rain week. So when they swell, they expand a little bit. So it's harder to open and close. So they aren't a problem. They are just part of living close to the ocean, where you embrace it and life will become easier day by day. Trust me. Another thing I wish I knew is that island driving has its own pace. So tip number eight, relax on the road. People drive slower, let people merge, and rarely honk. And a lot of times you will see people say hi, like say thank you if you let them pass in front of you. So a lot of times people would do shaka in the car, so you know that they say thank you. So it's the culture of patience. Getting used to this slower driving style help you fit in and reduce stress immediately. Tip number 9, your daily happiness will depend on your routine. Hawaii becomes magical when you create rituals that connect you to the land, like morning walk, evening swim, farmer market visit, or simply sitting outside to enjoy the breeze. So here in Everett Beach, a lot of time we have guests just sitting here in the morning before they start their work day, or in the afternoon after work, because a lot of our guests here I guess coming for a short-term assignment or relocating, so they really enjoy the property here. So these small routines make you feel rooted and grateful. And here's a big one, tip number 10. Don't expect to find the perfect long-term home right away. Many people move once or twice before finding their ideal neighborhood. So that's why having a comfortable temporary rental is important during your transition. You can stay somewhere peaceful while exploring different areas at your own pace. If you are looking for the type of calm home pace, you can check our listing on Airbnb or directly at ohanakeys.com. A lot of our guests stay with us, especially during their relocation period. Here's a bonus tip for you. I really wish I knew earlier. You want to ask questions about the locals, neighborhoods, host, barista. People here are generous with advice. They will tell you which beaches are best in the morning, which road to avoid at rush hour, or which stores get the freshest food. Hawaii has a warm heart, and when you connect with people, it changes your entire experience. Living in Hawaii isn't like vacationing here. It's deeper, calmer, and full of meaning. Once you adjust, you realize how lucky you are to call this place home, even temporarily. If this video helped you understand the real side of island life, subscribe and share it with someone thinking about relocating. Next week, we'll talk about moving as a family, what parents should know, what kids adjust to quickly, and how to make the transition smooth for everyone. I will see you there.